demon. God knows that no voice can be heard by the dead. 芸能の崩れ式三千の風情、願望の無名三千の少量 Necessary in the night. The time inside combinations I'm the time inside. I'm the time inside. Sever tear fear. 女もキャベイのシャドウ仲間ならばに反応は今だ腹ばりざやう奈落に歌う紛争上 There is no salvation for the arrogant. God knows there's those who whip at a hand that is second to them. 芸能の崩れ式三千の風情、願望の無名三千の少量 Necessary in the night. That's my word for today we will never begin. I'm the time inside. I don't need your sympathy. Why would anyone leave me alone? If I had a comrade, I wonder what I would tell them. Yes, yes, I knew the answer. In the break of vexation, it's never over yesterday. No, don't stand still. My vengeance will be sacrificed. The pain kill the pain. The hardest road lies ahead. I will be a mirror of the world.
Oh, whoa. Hello. Alright. Hello, Affinity, Jammy, Paul, Veer, hello, dear. Oh, wow. Okay, you know, as much as I love that song, we do not need that song. I like it, but we don't need it. Where is... There it is. Alright. I hope you all are doing well. Alright, they're already up. Okay. I feel like I have hair in my face. Hold on. My hair is being annoying. There we go. Okay. So.
Sariel.
How are you?
Fine for the most part.
I'm glad to hear it. Max?
Hello.
We rock.
How have you been, Sariel?
I have been well.
That's good.
A little busy, but such is what I do and take care of, so I cannot complain too much.
A little distraction. The end is in sight with everything going on, so...
Ugh.
Q is feeling a little under the weather, so I'll be handling things.
Hmm. Alright.
Of course, it also translates to all of us. So.
That's fair. It's not something you need to too much apologize for. It's understandable. What the heck? How dare you?
Right. If any others show up, I'll feel free to catch them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and start going over some things. We've been particularly passive these past couple of weeks. But that doesn't mean things haven't gotten done. As you all heard over the crystal, one of the anchors was taken care of by a group over in Playophoria. They were able to find and extract the anchor, so to speak, and destroy it, along with the assistance of a new face to everyone else, but an old one to some of us.
Progress is progress.
Indeed.
I
That
think it was
being
luck
said,
that they ended up finding it, or
no, they were tasked with it.
ah,
In the weeks leading up to the excursion, Q and one of the overseers, Sybil, who is also known as Annabelle's sister, she collaborated with us. With that collaboration, we were able to pinpoint where the anchor was, mainly because of the fact that, as it stands, Pez was only, what's the best word to use? It could have only been sourced from specific realities. And the most likely one would have been from Playophoria. This theory held true, luckily. Not only were they able to find the anchor, but they also found something that was relevant to themselves. Something that they will probably revisit later on their own.
benefit to all men.
Meaning the Anubis base, that is. With the Pez removed from the equation, a curiosity that I had was finally able to be confirmed. We had originally thought that there were 4 anchors, but there was a 5th one hidden amongst them. basically the energy types being so close together obfuscated the fifth one. I tasked Hax here with going to handle that one, and it was luckily handled just yesterday.
Good job.
I did that thing. Even got a very nice cube out of it.
Yes. That said, the last one we know resides within Endless Twilight.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Very. And also going to be
Indeed.
very difficult.
And considering that Q the Endless has admitted that it is not within her territory, it is most likely within the territory of, well, the Nameless One. If it's not the Nameless One, the other culprit could possibly be Ix.
I'm not sure if that would be better or worse.
As it stands, I'm not quite sure what kind of resistance we might end up encountering. But one thing is for certain. If things are to be believed, we will be able to kill two birds with one stone with this particular one. It is most likely within some territory that we would need to retake anyways. Meaning that dealing with the anchor will also recapture some of the Twilight territory beyond just that of the Forge of Stars.
Any guesses as to why? I guess if we don't know where the anchor is, there's no telling what exactly we'll find in that turf.
Indeed. As it
Be a
stands,
surprise.
it was
Sure.
revealed to us that the one who had taken the Forge of Stars wasn't even, well, the Endless herself. She had basically played up that she had it captured and led us into an enemy territory of her own, which ultimately benefited her because it reduced their forces and gave her more ground within the Endless Shore.
No, we're gonna have a. The territory we take is either, I guess, either gonna be nothing, or we're gonna clear the anchor and just realize, oh hey, it's that thing.
Indeed.
Worst possible
Luckily-
case is we have to fight her on her own turf, which means fighting somebody on their domain. Which
Not good.
As it stands, I don't believe that we will be fighting the Nameless One on par. They will most likely still be handicapped by not being able to fully access their true powers, even within the Endless Twilight. The only place that I know that the powers of Fenol can even be partially utilized to their fullest extent would be on the shore. And while the Endless Twilight is technically within the shore's grasp, it is still classified as our realm. Our realm is not completely dead. Just infected with a virus, so to speak.
Alright. Well, silver lining.
So, anything specific we can do to prepare for heading into that sort of, I guess, environment?
That was what I was planning on probably trying to figure out today. Effectively, the plan moving forward with this particular excursion will be this. The anchor is going to be taken care of. Hopefully we won't be met with as much resistance as we did in the Forge of Stars. But again, we will have to use our scouts to figure that out. I have a couple of people that I have an idea who I can send. After dealing with that, we'll be launching a direct assault on the Thorn.
Bring it on.
Once the Thorn is destroyed, we will be executing the extermination of the mercenaries within the neighboring town from Milsante.
Oh yeah, the Darknuts.
Yes.
That honestly kind of slipped my mind.
Indeed. Basically, we need to make sure that the Thorn is handled so Phantom Ganon won't slip out again. Because it's all but confirmed that that's how it ended up happening. A piece of his
Wonderful.
power ended up slipping out. Most likely encouraged by the Nameless One. But once the Thorn's dealt with, banishing them back to where they came from, so to speak, will be much easier, and we won't have to worry about them resurfacing. Hopefully dealing with a Thorn and the ritual that I have planned will set them back a bit as well. Basically, a joint operation will be happening between us and the Dark Mother, as it stands. A young Miss Airy came to visit me. She brought word from the Dark Mother. Effectively, she had sensed our progress was nearing completion, and had said that the children of Sin, they will be ready and waiting.
Understood.
So, it's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, the Thorn itself will most likely be heavily defended, so this will be a major battle.
Alright.
After dealing with that, our immediate target thereafter, after dealing with Phantom Ganon, that is, our immediate target thereafter will be Lake Hylia in the Lanayru province with the replicant Hyrule.
Yippee.
Keep up the momentum, keep them...
Keep them on the back pedal.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, we've given Ganon too much time to build his forces. It was an unfortunate side effect of the distraction that the Nameless One brought to the table. But it is what it is, and we will adapt as for such. Once the Lanayru province is fully freed from the endless Twilight's curse, we will then be proceeding to the Sacred Grove. From there, Nomikoto will be able to take her last trial, the trial of the sword itself, which I have no doubt that she will succeed. Following in the steps of the story, given how everything has gone, we will then be heading into the Gerudo Desert. and checking on the Mirror of Twilight, seeing if it's been broken or not. As it stands, preliminary senses that I've been, well, trying, shows that the mirror is in fact there, and it may be intact. So we might not have to worry about that stopgap. However, we also might have to end up playing along with the story should anything happen. Which means revisiting certain areas. And hopefully gaining a little bit more positive influence within the replicant Hyrule.
He is hoping. There's one thing I am worried about, though, once we actually get back to Replicant Hyrule. I've read over the tale from the ancient days a couple times now, and in comparison to what we've seen so far, the fact that there's been no sign of a Zant equivalent, like no replicant Zant, worries me a bit. Like, Wyrmst? Where is he? Especially if the Mirror of Twilight is still intact.
It could also be that the story is altered enough that it doesn't require having Zant.
As it stands,
That would twist things in
the
a circle.
role of Zant was technically played by Aerie, but you all ended up preventing her, well, full conversion.
They did. I didn't, but I get what you mean.
I meant you in the plural sense, but
So because Aerie has now been restored.
taken out of the cycle effectively. As it stands, the whole reason that Ganondorf breaks out of the Twilight Realm was because Zant was given access to his power, in which Zant then overthrew Midna,
Right.
and then from there broke out of the Twilight Realm. Aerie played the role of freeing Ganon from his prison yet again. And most likely, had you all not pulled her out of there, she probably would have been corrupted by his power, and played the role of Zant altogether.
Okay.
But as of right now, the story has changed enough in that is no longer happening, but Ganon is still out and about in the castle. He hasn't broken. It doesn't need to necessarily meet.
The Zant equivalent is.
The Zant equivalent is out of the picture. Therefore, by all it stands to reason.
I'm just trying to think, how is that going to twist things? Because especially
Well,
if the mirror is still intact.
Correct me if I'm
Like, is
wrong, but the story goes because that happened. That's how the mirror breaks. The shards of the mirror were then sent to 3 other areas of Hyrule. But because
Zant wasn't the true ruler, he could
Right.
only break it. He couldn't actually destroy it.
Correct. But because that is no longer in play, so to speak, the mirror, by all accounts and purposes, shouldn't be broken, nor should it be scattered about. Therefore, the mirror, wherever it is located, in the desert, should still be whole and intact and sealed away, according to the story. Therefore, my theory would be that all we would necessarily need to do is free the Lanayru province and have Nomi take the trial, and it should be straight to the castle.
Basically, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to gain the power of the soul. The light within the Twilight Realm. Only with that power will we be able to fully cut open the way. With Zant out of the picture, it skips a few steps, but it doesn't exactly break the story.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
It's fine.
like,
It's a concern to be made. It also
You're
doesn't mean
wondering
that
how
there
it's gonna
isn't a
counter.
Zant.
well, taking out such a major factor, how is this gonna twist? Like,
Yeah.
is the replicant Hyrule gonna try and force a roadblock in its place, or are we really just gonna have that fast track?
I don't
We
think.
will only know once we get there. At
Yeah,
the end of the
exactly.
day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've spent enough time here that I'm thinking in theoreticals.
It's fine, and it's good to theorize. But again, there is also the point to be made that there is a good chance that things might not play out nearly in our favor. There could be a replicant Zant for all we know at this point.
Could just be played by
I'd rather
Ganondorf
not.
himself. Be the Phantom version, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps that's what's outside. Perhaps it's Zant that's on the outside. We don't know. But at that point, it's all conjecture.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So we should be prepared for it and looking for answers, yes, but let's not get lost in the
So-
weeds.
One step at a time.
Yeah, sorry.
But I do appreciate your line of thought. As a Fate Weaver, I am all too well aware that certain stories must play out a certain way to truly get the desired outcome. But with that all being said, to answer the question that was asked earlier, preparation will most likely take the form of us gathering resources. Namely, I'd like to revisit the Isle of Soul. Considering the fact that it was covered in endless twilight at one point, and had been partially terraformed, there's most likely minerals there that we can still utilize.
Alright.
Hmm.
I've
Oh,
still got
that's also another point to be made. With the freeing of the Laneri region, it will mean that also the hidden village in which Ilan Fey is currently taking refuge in will be open to us. Which means we can
So-
rescue that council member.
Yes, we'll need to go and grab them along the way.
Yeah.
Which will give us ample additional firepower, given her skills as an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
This could also open up possible materials for what Twilflin needs on my end.
I've still got the stockpile of stuff I need to improve this. Just kind of haven't gotten around to it.
It's understandable. Seems your sister is on her way.
Well, what do you know?
She did say she was going to try and show up.
I'm glad. As it stands, people are getting held up in certain areas. So the assistance is appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is I should be around a hell of a lot more often.
Yes.
Nomi is currently passed out, so I don't think she'll be making an appearance today.
As Nomi does.
Yeah, she
She
wanted her
probably
beauty
heard
sleep.
that it was going to be just information passing along and thought, nah.
Nah, indeed. Alright. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Please, with us, it's never just information.
You're right. This is our opportunity to plot against Nomi in some way, shape, or form. What do we want to? What shall we do? What shall we do?
I recommend chocobo feathers.
Chocobo?
Why? Why not just use regular feathers?
Because they're extra floofy and they're a bit more ticklish.
Devious.
Hmm.
Okay, Silsai, what's your idea? What do we use on Nomi?
A bottle of dye.
Devious. What color?
Pink.
Pink.
I was about to ask what's Nomi's least favorite color?
Pink's always the go-to.
True.
Fair.
That's why I was about to ask what's
I
her
think
least
we
favorite
should
color.
dye her
I
white.
don't know. Ooh. Wait.
Ooh.
I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this. I understand. Okay.
Will certainly be fun.
Oh, it very much will be. All right, Lerock, what's your suggestion?
Okay, I kind of lost the context.
We're getting Nomi. We're pranking Nomi. What's your suggestion?
What the heck? I have no idea why I just turned around.
You were lost in thought.
Muscle spasms, it seems.
Something is wrong with the body.
I get that
And
all
now
the
my
time.
arm's twisted. Anyways, Well, I don't know about a prank while they're asleep, but I had the weirdest idea to try and find a way to wake them up.
Okay, let me hear it.
I have no idea whether or not this would actually work. But put together a concoction of some of the minerals we've been finding. Some of the just the weird and wild stuff across like the Endless and Twilight and all that. And make like some sort of equivalent of smelling salts. That's just supercharged.
That is devious.
That is
You think
devious.
that would be strong enough to wake her?
Yeah, it probably would.
You give her one hell of a high.
Concoction that would work.
Douse her in water and then dry her off very quickly so she just poofs out.
I like this. We should definitely go through this.
Oh boy. It's just like just do it all at once. In a sequence.
times?
Hi, sis.
Hi.
Hi.
We're plotting ways of how to torment Nomi because she's asleep right now. So, Sky contributed, we're gonna use something called chocobo feathers to tickle her. Silsai here recommended we dye her fur white. Lerock then suggested we make smelling salts with like mix of like Twilight and endless items and stuff, so that it basically jolts her awake. What would you like to contribute to this?
Blue contact
Oh,
makes her
that's.
look like
I don't know if that's too evil there, Sylv. Jewel.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what would you suggest?
Contacts, and she's gonna look like my brother, and she'll probably hate it. With the white hair. If she's not dead asleep, then I don't think she would even pray until she woke up. But I've been fine. I've been literally.
Oh my goodness. I just realized that if you dyed her hair white, she basically is wearing like a trench coat and everything.
They're perfectly fine. They're actually giving us time to sleep. And,
Yeah, probably.
let's just say.
Weave a little bit of just a fun curse to where she has to introduce herself with her racial.
Familiars? Helping take care of the kids?
Yeah?
She's twirling Nomi.
Okay, Imperial summoned
She's
one
here.
familiar, and apparently that
Ah.
it was just as strong to summon the queen, and that was kind of
Just like
weird.
Nephilim Curry.
Hi-ha!
No.
My brother?
Your brother, how he always introduced himself by pointing out what race he was.
I'm gonna sit out in the rain and just to feel something. We were making fun of
My
him
name
yesterday
is
anyway.
Nephilim Curry. And it's like,
He's surrounded in a black and red
aura.
Like to say that is to imply. Like, okay, so there's some non-Nephilim curry out there that is seen often
Yes.
enough that you need to differentiate.
Apparently.
Unfortunately, in that regard, that's actually true.
Yeah,
There was
there are others.
a detective. There was a Saiyan. There
Keyblade wielder.
was a.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
that
think
one
I met
too.
that detective. He's the one who punched me in the face and shot my legs.
What the fuck?
God.
What?
No, it's
Why?
No,
Old
that might not
Lotus
be.
defending it from a certain Zarus attack, and he was mad that I was starting to like say, "Hey, get the fuck back" to someone else who he had been associated with. I was being told
Was
also
it-
by Lotus staff to help.
Days long gone.
Was that Detective Curry or Punisher Curry?
No, that was detective because he had like a suit on and everything, and then he addressed himself as
Okay.
Curry, and it was like,
Okay, or is Punisher Curry
How
Vengeance
many
Curry?
curries are there?
It's the Curryverse.
Yes.
About as many as there are Waynes.
Multiverse. So
There
the
was an
number is a
evil
bit
one.
obvious.
It's like the Wayne verse.
Oh god.
I heard about that one.
That one doesn't
That's-
exist.
I heard stories. I have a hard time believing them.
No, it's real. Weird.
Mm.
There-
Wayne's fucking weird.
Oh, I've met
I
Wayne.
refuse.
I know the guy.
I refuse to believe.
also an
It
evil
exists.
His dark
Hillside,
hair
I'm
and
so
apparently
sorry.
he's gay.
Wayne verse is a thing.
In our
I'm just gonna not comment on that.
belief is a very strong
I'm not
power,
gonna comment on that.
even if it means lying to yourself.
His
Sister.
dark hair, red eyes,
But
very
what?
much looks like
Jewel
who he
ended
is,
up
but he's
suggesting
so
probably
What?
one of the
beautiful.
most devious and evil of suggestions. Using glitter.
Wait. Wait. No.
I have
We
dream
make
glitter.
we make her fur white and then we put glitter on top of it.
Cupcake. Oh my god.
We mix the dye with glow in the dark, so that way she
Yes!
just shines like a light bulb at night.
Disco ball.
We shall call this Nomi Disco Nomi.
Disco no.
Alright, I got the flashlight and I'll just hold it.
One of you was also saying like getting her hair wet and then instantly drying it so it floofs, it would floof into like round shape, so it would actually be a disco ball.
Wait.
No,
And
Mikoto with
we
a
glitter bomb
afro.
And then she just, every time she shakes, glitter everywhere.
Just we should be preparing for the assault on Endless Twilight, but this is a better use of our time.
Okay.
You know what?
After is what
You know what?
prepared.
This happens. She walks into the door and all you just hear is the music called Mirror B. It just starts playing.
Oh,
We're all right.
they're dead.
I can't believe it. I come back after so long and they're fucking dead.
Yeah,
This is what happens when you're gone.
We've missed your
I
input,
come
sister.
back after having 2 kids and then he dies. Shit.
This is a second time I collapsed in your presence. The first time was your husband.
Still
Yeah, Ontario does that.
He's a insider knowledge, but oh my god, has become father. He's just now father. The other
Anyways,
day I
would you
literally
pro-
came home.
Given the dream, I wouldn't be surprised, Joel.
Literally, I came home from work and all I see is him sleeping.
Apparently
with the 2
she's-
kids, with Isabella and Arthur.
Apparently, Joel has met a Mirror Bee once.
Huh.
I'm be surprised.
Is,
There's weird.
Oh,
is he still
okay.
in shape, or is he developing dad bod?
Hmm.
He's
He
still
always
very
had a
much in
dad
shape.
bod.
He always did.
That's
As
why
my
he looks
brother
so
has said,
fabulous.
he
I mean,
has
what?
apparently-
See, I can make that. I can make that one. I can make that one.
You are not wrong completely.
See, I can
You're
make
pretty
that. I can make
fabulous.
that joke.
We probably should be catching you up on things.
Yeah, I look, I need
Oh,
to not fully stressed after
That
what
is
happened
one thing. To give a quick rundown of what I have already said about all the anchors except for one have been dealt with. There was a 5th one that we found that after one of the third had been destroyed. Another one had been identified because it was being hidden by the other energies. Luckily, I got their brother Hax to handle it, so we don't have to worry about that one. The last one is most likely within the territory of Endless Twilight.
Oh, you
That one is most likely in the possession of one of the counterfactions of, well, the Endless.
I keep hitting that. I don't know
And
why.
most
I'm
likely
sorry.
it's either going to be in the possession of the Nameless One themselves, or Ix. I forgot that name for
Ix.
a moment.
It's alright, it's not worth remembering.
So, pick your poison. And then there's just actually preparing to go into that environment in the first place.
How bad is the environment? I'm listening now.
If you remember what happened when... if you remember what happened when you all retook the Forge of Stars, it's going to be within that kind of territory, and...
Oh boy. So rough
That-
and ready to
A caustic
Hopefully not
environment.
as well defended. But
I think they would be.
Unfortunately, we don't know. As it stands, most of these anchor points were not so much defended as they were just hidden. Now, that being said, they could finally change what they did and try and defend it. But most of these
Considering
were
it's
in
the last
locations that were...
I was about to say.
Mhm.
The last one is
Yeah.
gonna be heavily defended, probably.
That may be the case, but they may just simply hold their forces back at the Thorn, so it's still defended. Basically, if they move too many forces away from the Thorn to defend the anchor, and the anchor still goes down, then we don't have as many forces at the Thorn, and we can launch our assault immediately. So,
Yeah. They're trying to make
it
sure
is
their
a matter of
forces are
chess game.
split. Yeah, I was about to say, it's a chess game we're playing with them.
Well,
That being said,
unfortunate for them, they fall for the ICBM opening.
Probably a good thing in our opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, it's blast anchor, the Thorn itself. Then we have to deal with those mercenaries, which includes the Dark Nuts. That's going to be something. And then after that point, we should be able to head back into the Replicant High Roll. Unless I missed something.
yeah, some of this stuff will hopefully be handled by smaller groups, taken care of outside of our normal excursions. One of the things that I did want to get on the topic of, which I is not repeating myself at this point. There was an individual who has now revealed themselves to be the vessel of the Dark Mother. Her name is Aklis. She holds the title of Gravekeeper. If you come across her, upon her hip is a lantern filled with souls. She acts sort of like a ferryman.
Got it. Don't interact with them then. Or try not to limit try to limit your interactions with them.
That is definitely going to be my advice. As it stands, Achilles is an individual who, in mythological past, is an individual who shows up, and their presence alone seems to cause misfortune, not their actions. That being said, the Dark Mother herself even has given us the same warning, that if Achilles is there, then something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, and try not to stick around then. Understood.
Which, honestly, given the cataclysmic event that happened to the Birch World over in Pleiophoria, it seems pretty correct. Shortly after they dealt with the anchor and Achilles had disappeared, the entire Birch World ended up starting to have a cascade effect, a unparalleled wall of energy came rushing towards them from an epicenter.
Thankfully, we were able to get digitized out by somebody, but
Yes, luckily Sybil's carrier was in orbit and was able to get them out. So, there's not much issue.
Alrighty. Now I'm
That
in
said,
better shape, I actually can do something. And let's just.
well, While
Must be the-
Achilles is the vessel of the Dark Mother, she's also an individual. The Dark Mother won't always be possessing her body, so to speak, and thus she will still act on her own whims. Unlike Eri, who has followed her loyally and faithfully and is a part of her religious belief, Achilles is merely someone who has accepted to be a vessel for her. More, it's more of a warlocked pack, if anything, when it comes down to it.
Possession with
Right.
strings attached.
As it stands, the Dark Mother is still working with us, and for the most part, Achilles should be too. But if it's not clear, I don't trust her.
Sounds like it. And until I actually see more on her, I'm not gonna trust her either. I'm gonna keep watching her. That's pretty much how I do with most people.
That would be the best course of action.
And
but-
Cinder and I can do that.
Moving forward, we need to grab resources, items in preparation for heading into the Endless Twilight.
Oh, do I had to prepare?
I will be sending you back to the Isle of Sol. From there, you should be able to try and find some resources that were left from where the Endless Twilight had begun to terraform it. Oh, additionally, and this is courtesy of our rare red-headed dream friend, at the Temple of Time, our Temple of Time, that is. She has left the Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
So, for whatever reason we need the power of, well, such an instrument, we have access to it.
Mm.
Is it safe to be there? My question.
Should be.
Yes. The Temple of Time is our most sacred location at this point. Additionally, actually, that's probably one thing you haven't been caught up on. The Temple of Time isn't ruined like the last time everyone went there. It's been fully restored. Effectively, our actions had a domino effect that restored the energies there and returned it back to, well, it didn't so much turn it back to as it repaired itself.
And what we're doing is what we're needing to do, and it's fixing things. So we have to keep doing what we're doing. Probably fix more.
The good news about heading into the Endless Twilight to destroy the anchor is we might be able to use it as two birds, one stone. Considering it will be within territory that we need to reclaim anyways, hopefully in destroying the anchor we can also destroy the curse that is in that part of the territory, and thus rejoin it with the twilight that exists.
Got it.
If we're lucky, we'll find something useful. Because we're not actually sure what is there other than the anchor.
Yeah.
The key locations that we would like to liberate within Twilight would be where the containment zones are, Taksor, the Sorzati homeland, the homeland of the Kavari and the Krusari, as well as liberating the Twilight Forest and at the heart of it, the Illumin Library. The last place that we plan on retaking will be the Crystal Palace itself.
It always ends at a castle.
We expected to end up in a cave?
Look, in a lot of the stories where, like, one of the main, like, important locations of the area is a castle, usually the story ends at the castle.
Well, unfortunately for us, the story won't so much end as the chapter will, but...
My point still stands. Significant event, castle, palace, something of the sort. Like,
Because at that point, we'll start doing our forays directly into the
Tales of
Endless's
Ancient
territory.
Twilight, I give as an excellent example.
And then also, means at the end of that castle, there's gonna be a lot of forces waiting for us. It's not gonna be an easy battle.
Hopefully by then I'll have a better weapon.
Hopefully by then we'll have a lot more at our disposal, because that is still a far bit away.
Makes sense.
When we retake the Crystal Palace, we need to blast the twinning as we blow open the doors.
time to judgment cut it open.
Yeah, you judgment cut it open and it'll blast.
I mean,
20.
you're not wrong. The Crystal Palace actually looks quite like the Crystal Tower. It's also where the heart of the
even
Nexus is.
You just made that call.
You called it right there in easy fashion.
Oops.
Oops. Fucking oops.
I will.
Twilight Mother, I plead whoopsie daisy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
this is not a court of law.
You're gonna feel the
This is-
consequences of this later, and you are going to regret your actions.
I do not think Sky in any capacity regrets their actions sometimes.
No, she doesn't.
Not in this case.
She's learned from her brother.
True.
Alright, I'm gonna go prepare the portal.
Mm.
Damn, get calm down. My own fucking, I can't even say that about my own brother, but, you know. Ugh.
It is good to see you again.
Well, I'm back finally in fighting conditions, and having Ethereal and other people help me take care of two kids that are still very much newborns. Needed it.
You're
Also,
welcome.
the break helped me me and Cinder are on better fighting game with this. Although she's just still a little shit. That's kind of typical.
I feel like that's not
kind
gonna
of
change.
obvious. No, you expect. Yeah, I know. Talking about you. You expect them to change.
No, not at all.
My temptation to be a little shitter. Speaking of.
Go for it.
Something dangerous. And I feel like I'm better off here until it shows itself.
I see. Are you all ready?
Ready as we can be.
I'll be interested to talk with you more in depth on that at a later point. Such things are kind of the forte of the Illumin.
That's why I wanted to bring it up to you.
Guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Hex. Hi. Hi. Welcome. It's good to see you back.
It's good to see
Cinder's
you
looking at you
too.
in disappointment. She's looking at you in disappointment. I don't know why. Cinder's not giggling. She's just looking at. Ugh.
Oh, this idiot. Fuck.
Portal's ready.
I just need to simply say, Nomi woke up for a half second and she just goes, "I'm going to get all of you."
I wish them luck.
No.
Man, we gotta get out
Yeah,
of here.
no, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Before she understands our plan.
You know what? Because I can. I love this song.
Oh my god.
What have you done to the face?
What?
Face is
Face is-
switching
Ah!
weird.
Wait, Wait, my face is gone? What the fuck?
Yeah, your face is gone.
Oh my god.
Man, and your hair is brown.
Don't move.
We love shader breaking.
Oh my god.
Also, I'm just jamming out to that song now.
Oh, something has broken completely.
Because I'm fine on my screen.
No, you are definitely not.
No, you look like.
You're definitely not.
You look like that gif. You look like that
on the
gif with the
camera,
fucking
I am
mismatched
very
eyes
much
from your
broken.
chat and the one just going, yeah. The cat gif.
Veer was in my chat during all of that, and she's just like, why?
No, I'm dressing you up like that one. You gotta deal with it.
Kimmy, Veer was like, just like going, why? Why were you doing this? No, you stop right now.
This one works.
You stop it right now. Behold, I'm about to flash trauma to everyone.
Trauma?
Why you
Wrong
got
one.
that?
I don't
It's just a nice sword.
Family. Remember, it's family heirloom.
It's dead.
Yes, it's actually that.
Yeah, it is the Yamato.
Okay.
The reason being that, guess who's dead? Damn, someone else
yeah, I
died
knew
and
that.
Saya took over that. Yeah. She took up the mantle of keeping it safe, and she's not fucking letting anyone else touch it.
Yeah,
She's
makes
like,
sense.
"Uh-uh."
Makes sense.
It is. That is her dead brother's sword, and also the reason why her parents are dead. She's keeping that under lock and key, and no one else touching it.
So, those of us who have hands, open your menu.
I have hands. I'm putting the sword down.
We fast traveling?
For you, press tab.
It's tab. Yeah, tab on desktop.
Wait a minute, what am I saying? You guys use these maps all the time in the dream. Of course you would know.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we do. Plus, I use this one for a personal mission.
Ah. So, turn off the airship, turn off the giant statue.
Okay, where is that?
Underworld object
Captain
settings.
Objects.
Airship.
What's our time of day?
airship. Giant statue.
Yeah, turn
Is it Great
off the
Twilight?
time cycle. No, it's just daytime.
I was about to say, like, are we going weird Twilight in this?
No, if anything.
Wow, I love weird.
I love
It's
our
the Great
vision.
Twilight.
Ah,
that's
okay.
bad.
Beach airship. There we go. And then we fast travel
Alright,
everywhere.
I'm
We're
putting
starting
on all
here.
my gear. I'm putting on all my gear. I'm putting it all on.
We will be starting here.
Okay.
Alright, just
I will. So, the treasure chests will be left on, but they're not treasure chests. They're points of interest. I will go into details when you stumble upon them.
All the shiny loot, though. I'm just kidding.
What the shiny
I have
Here, have these
recently
funny
come
Skyrim
into
gauntlets that raise your
a
unarmed
set
damage by
of
20,000%.
supplements for 5th
I already
edition
got those, hold on.
that give me a bunch of randomized stuff.
Alright,
Mmm.
hold on, I'm not sorry.
Wow.
Jesus, right?
And if
I say.
if things go well, I might be able to procure a set of books. And there may or may not be a Hour of Twilight related tabletop session.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Hmm.
Don't you judge
No.
me.
I'm judging you.
I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke you with my Nox Notoras. I'm gonna poke you with my Nox Notoras. Ooh, ooh.
But we will see about that.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Night, children.
Yes, Martha.
Damn, she got the schmoves.
When you could surprisingly do the Hikari dance and don't even know about it. Didn't even know you could do it. Look. You discover things about yourself you don't know you can do.
When you've come here, you're not picking up any life signatures right now. But there's also 0 traces of the endless and any funny stuff. You are picking up various pings of remnant energy around, but for everything that you are aware of, Sky, all of this is within normal readings for an area that's been touched by Twilight. It's not bad readings, basically.
Okay,
Hey, Tree.
everyone, these are terrible readings. We need to all panic.
Oh shit, well, time to break out everything and kill them.
Well,
Alright, time to break out the big guns and kill them. Alright, I gotta do it to them.
all right. Let me look. No, I'm just not.
For the vampire.
Violence.
Oh, I get to bring out the fun. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Go on,
All right,
vibe
you know
check
what?
Someone, hold on.
Vibe check this.
Oh my! It's daytime, so that's not fun. But nothing before.
You know, you need to do an edit to this
Cease
model. You need
this.
to put like a pair of
Cease
shades
this
on
heresy.
there and call it the daytime toggle.
No. Don't do that to your local big bra. Fast movement's fun.
Here, I can block off your camera.
It's not gonna do anything. They don't see it. It doesn't block anything on my view. Joke's on you.
Damn.
What's Lynn doing here? Lynn's having fun. He's on an excursion.
I might have to leave at like 7:30 because I personal mission. I gotta help Gren do things.
Yeah.
I could beat people up.
Oh, for the thing that he's running tonight?
So we gotta.
Yeah, depending on when we're done. Yeah, I'll probably go and help too.
Yeah, let's
So.
get moving.
Alright.
But I gotta talk to that. I gotta talk to this lovely goober afterwards. Yeah.
We're rolling. Get back in the correct avatar.
Where's my girl?
Get back
There's
to
my girl.
sister.
Good moving. And obviously, once Malta's gets up, you're free to dip at any point. I don't plan on there being any huge reveals that you need to stick around for.
It's fine.
I need to talk to you afterwards.
Just-
I have something to
Just letting you know.
Yeah, I have something to talk to you
Don't
about
worry.
afterwards.
The reveals will come later.
Now you can me.
Me too.
Rock has not seen her, and how fucking normal she is now.
You all get gated in. Yeah. So, 3, 2, 1, play on.
Alright.
Alright. Collection time.
Evidently.
Not picking up any bio readings, so it's good.
I will say
Were you
this.
expecting any?
The building, now that you're near it, you can see that it has been repaired. The grandpa
We can do pictures and then help out.
came by and fixed it up.
It just means I have to hard mute stream.
That's good. No, just confirming that there's, at least as of right now, what only signs of life on the island.
Oh, that's good at least. I'm not feeling anything of like the Twilight stuff either.
Other than the normal readings after
Yeah,
thwarted terraformation.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So to all intents and purposes, it should be a nice, calm day.
You said cursed words. Why would you do
I
this?
felt like climbing.
I didn't say the cursed words.
Fine.
Is that the
Quiet
cursed
and chill.
That. See, I didn't say it, sis.
Well, we're fucked.
See, I didn't say it.
I was hoping not to go into sleep mode anytime soon.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Sneak 100. I'm from Tamriel. You'll be fine.
Put in that one.
Oh no.
Well, this guy's dead. Actually, you know what? No. It's not.
On a crack. Falling face first. And then a seagull poops on your head. Have fun with that.
So, boop, 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 boop.
Oh, 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 oh. So karma's a cruel bitch, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you need help, Sky?
No, I'll be fine.
There's. I was gonna also say there's
Twilight.
shit on your
Twilight.
For the record,
I felt it.
I rolled a d20 after that just to see if anything funny happened, and I in fact did. The first roll was a nat 1. Congratulations. You cursed yourself.
Damn.
Well, I got that out of the way.
No, that's not how it works.
You know, part of the
It can
partly
be.
wishing I could still fucking be at home training Adonis for a little more.
So we have options. We can follow brick path.
We can do that afterwards.
There's
That's true, yeah.
Probably.
We should. We do need to. We do need to introduce him to Q. But I also don't like the. Then there's the thing of like, if we introduce him to Q, then his brain's gonna.
Shit happened. Yeah, shit happened yesterday that was a little overwhelming to him. So give him time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Eventually, because then his mind is just gonna be like, why? What is all of this? And then he's just gonna probably just collapse.
I don't want him to, because he's so
I
young.
know.
want him to actually figure things
Yeah, no, and look, there's gonna be enough that he's gonna get introduced here, and I don't need to flood him with anything more.
He also unfortunately did something silly. He channeled his holy magic and also tried to channel two elements like you can do at once, and he kind of made himself dizzy.
Whoops.
I told him to be careful. I told him to be careful with his magic.
And inside of it is, well, with your scans, that is, you can pick up that there are plenty of unrefined Twilight crystals within it.
Shiny.
It's got Twilight crystals in it.
Oh,
You
good.
want all these?
Yeah, sure. I'll store them inside a
Wow.
robot.
Mm-hmm.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
Great idea. I hold
We
them.
have options of where to go. We can
Yeah.
follow the brick path that tripped you up.
The other day
We can
was just
follow
spicy,
a
and now it's
leads
even
to
worse.
somewhere, and there's also a ladder that way.
I'm feeling adventurous. Let's go the ladder route.
Secret ladder behind the rock. It is.
Yes. Secret tunnel.
Well, I think I need a little change of pace after what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
People stuff like that kind of had me in cinder a little bit today.
Anything I should be aware of, or?
They mentioned past shit that I've already fucking dealt with, and
Ah, one of those. Noted.
Yeah. I almost had to be I was parent at that moment because two people had an argument.
Basically, people were pushing buttons and you were about to let loose.
Would you be surprised if
Hold. So, gonna do something real quick.
Hi, my love.
That would
Yep,
be
you get to pet the
Tuesday.
thighs.
What?
You've gotten your bad luck
You
today.
hear sounds from above you, and a rock dislodges itself and falls. It's sizable.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jewel was looking up. You think there'd been enough time for her to go quick foos to just knock it out of the way?
Yes.
So it just foos.
Okay
So,
then.
with that, the rock goes flying away, and just a few bits of dirt come down.
Right, keeping my
Okay.
Cosmo barrier up.
Yeah, be very careful then.
All right.
Hmm.
3, 2,
Someone
1,
lost-
play on.
Someone else.
Okay.
Rock's fall party dies. Jesus, man, I was almost the living embodiment of that.
Also, to answer a question, because Jewel from her angle would have seen that there was no one up there, it just seems like the earth subsided at that one moment.
Well, let's not stand around and find out. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Seems Mother Nature might have a little help for you today, Sky.
Mm.
Ah, so Sky is cursed with bad luck today.
Well, I mean,
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Gonna be one of those days.
Okay.
so
doing
Sky
murder
fell face first
Tuesday.
on the ground, and then, yeah, all that happened.
Yeah, I was about to say, time to like just keep weapon magic up. In case Mother Nature decides, hey, it's time to make your day better. I'm guessing sticking to the center would probably be better for the walls.
To a degree.
No, we're not gonna make
Considering how
it.
unstable
That's a bad
things
idea.
seem to be, we should probably keep
This is just odd and
the
energy.
voices low as well.
Oh.
So don't roar. Got it.
You know, I actually expected you to just do it just to do the funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't do the bed. Don't do the bed.
I know, no, I know Lirak wouldn't do it, but part of me.
Maybe I'm
Oh,
on the way
okay,
out.
okay.
Make our way out.
What we'll do is that when we're coming back up, before we go down the ladder, I'll just roar into the fucking cavern here, the canyon.
So we can't come back. We need to come back.
Have been moved into this position.
Yeah. More.
Ooh.
Yeah, not exactly more. Something moved this rock to this position recently, possibly covering something.
How recently?
I can try and move it.
I can
Give me a scan,
I'll
so
have
it
my
looks like-
roboticist.
Given your scan, so it looks like this rock has been moved fairly recently. Not like within the past few days, but there are enough marks there that are still around, not taken away by erosion, to show that it's been recent enough.
Weeks.
This is not the heaviest thing I've ever moved, but it's been a little bit. Let's see.
Buddy gives the help action.
Do we need extra help?
I mean,
Is there anything?
Joel's got
It's a little bit
got a God Eater weapon, so
successfully
they should be fine.
move it, a significant amount to show that behind the rock there is a little bit of a grotto,
Well then.
and within it, more of those crystals.
So why would someone hide the crystals behind that?
Possibly to try and restart the terraformation process.
Maybe check the ground and see if it has been.
That or someone was trying to stash them away for later collection.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's looks
Could
kinda
be.
like a stash if they moved that rock and didn't want people finding it.
Good.
Does the surrounding area look like it's been influenced by the Twilight, Kimmy?
The direct vicinity of the crystals. It does seem to have started, but it's not nearly on the level of terraformation that has happened before.
Okay. So someone was starting to make an influence.
Oh, we cleaned it up. So.
Yep.
Knowing our luck and the beginnings of misfortune, we might just run into whatever's been here, if that's the case.
Yeah, babe, let's hope
The
it's
giant boulder?
not something we have to fight. The boulder creature.
Whatever's been moving stuff around.
Ah, yes, a boulder creature.
Yeah, I mean,
Twilight.
we've met golems, sister.
True.
And
True,
earth
we've met
elementals.
Yup.
Yeah, that too. I wouldn't be surprised, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You met with Tomb, right?
Yeah, I think I haven't been up to Heaven's Reach for a bit because I've been. There have been unfortunately other fucking problems that I've been dealing with. Mainly. I'm still angry. Cinder and I are still angry about something else.
Yeah, well. I haven't actually been there in a while either. I've been at the domain, Q's domain.
I mean, it's also
I mean, I've been bouncing around between Elysion and then visiting the Sorvati, so that's what I've been doing for the most part.
and coming over to see the kids.
Yep, that too, and helping you take care of them.
I am happy I moved.
You just want to stay away from the cliff.
Stay away
Yeah,
from
stay
that
in the
cliff.
middle.
Yeah, we're gonna
Stay away from the middle.
over there.
You mean stay in the middle, stay away from the edges.
Tree.
Yeah.
Tree. I like the tree.
Okay, tree. You want to?
Yeah, let's go.
With the tree.
Yeah, let's go see the tree.
Is it bad that I'm so paranoid from all the work in 401 that every time I look around, I'm afraid something's gonna happen?
See, now this is, you know what's gonna happen now? We're gonna go near a tree and the tree's gonna collapse.
Let's just tell them no.
Display any fire magic or anything.
The way things have been going, Sky, you
Hunters.
Okay. She's just gonna use a small light detect spell.
Why did you sing on her?
gently like puts the claws into like your skin. You don't. It's not gonna pierce it, but it's just like you're gonna feel like it's a little sharp. Don't do that, please.
Now, the thing is, with this light detect, not only does it show that there's something there, it would either come up as hostile or not. She would see it.
Neutral.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got further into the canyon or across this waterway.
That also loops back around to the dock. The path on the left on that side then loops all the way to the back side of the island. This path loops down towards the beach and then loops all the way around and comes back out that way.
It's gonna just go all the way back around.
It's gonna loop around regardless. So it's just more of, do you want to cover more surface area first and foremost, or take the shorter path? So I would say if that was the case, we should go that way, loop all the way around, get everything on the backside, and then come back down here, then just loop back up.
Oh, I've been on that.
Yeah.
Rock, I would not stand there because it's very close to the edge. You're
Were
just
you just-
asking for a boulder.
Gremlin energies maximized.
I can survive a few falling rocks. Dude, are we? Actually, I'm not sure if you heard about this. You're forgetting the time I was stuck in a cave system for, maybe a month or two. I actually forget how long it was. Yeah, that was a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the desert for Kraton at all. Long story for that. That was when
I didn't detect any
Heaven's Reach stuff was
conscious.
going on, and I was keeping an eye on things.
Life signatures.
Yeah,
Animals are
places filled with desert worms, big ones. Turns out they're carving caves and tunnel systems underground. I fell into a sinkhole. And
Holy shit, it's Ashinera. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Ash. Hello.
So much so that I was
Welcome in.
there was so much
For those who don't know me,
sand
hi,
dust
my name
was
is Seer. I do a lot of
coughing
VRChat
all the
roleplay
time.
stuff. Currently in a roleplay session called Hour of Twilight that is run by the wonderful dear Kimmy over
And yet
here.
it was just so much in my system I had to cough.
Hello, Non-Talks. Hello. Hope your stream went well, Ash.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was oh,
Damn it.
I'm trying to remember exactly when that was.
If they were injured or something like that, maybe.
A period of time.
Alright, let's go this
Yes.
way.
Oh, we're moving.
Oh, we're going that way then? Okay.
I mean, we've walked this path a few times. Rather not confuse myself by walking in reverse.
I mean, that's fair.
Besides, we'll just get all of the rocks out of the way now.
Yeah. I mean, this path will take us to the entirety of the island anyways.
Hmm.
More rockfall.
But what if we are the rocks that are falling?
You know what? Fair.
We indeed are the rocks.
Ah, I see. Hey, Ash. Hope you're well.
Welcome to the beach. This is not the beach that makes you old.
What?
There's a beach that makes you old. No, no.
You know what? No, grabs. You know what, Leroy? Go for it. Yeah, go for it, Leroy. Go for it.
It exists. There is a beach that makes you old.
And I did not want to be reminded of it, thank you very much.
Oh. Well, thankfully, we don't have to go there. And hopefully that isn't how this works.
I'm about to throw Sky into like the ocean or something like that at this point.
I prefer Orlando Saka's beaches right now. And I have my swimsuits. I will put it on, I don't care.
You know what? Fair.
Going to Malibu was nice. I'm gonna go back.
Leroy is just gonna swim back home at this point.
Violent. I wasn't expecting such a violent freaking reaction.
I don't
That
know.
beach exists in the shore.
Well, it makes sense, but I'm just like. I don't
I'm not gonna
know
lie. I
that.
actually thought he was gonna just continue just walking, and she's like, "I'm gonna walk back."
No, he's drowning. No, he's drowning.
I don't think he can drown.
I believe the suit's still airtight.
Ah, okay, he can't drown. Noted.
Yeah.
What were you trying to do?
See if anything got caught up in the water and washed ashore. Which in fact,
okay, that makes
there was nothing.
Understood. Moving forward then. Into more dubious rockfall.
If I remember correctly.
Am I wrong, sis?
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I saw
You're
some legs.
absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna make the rock fall?
No. Deposits.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It does seem, now that you've come across one of these, that there has been permanent alterations to the terrain in this particular spot. These crystals are regrowing, albeit slowly.
Material.
There's another pile I think over
storage.
there, so.
Just dump it all in.
There's another pile over there, I think.
Yep, over there, Lerock, in the corner.
You know what? Bunny, stay with Lee Rock.
Understandable. Lerock, Bunny is with you, so you can just store it with Bunny. Like, Bunny was tasked to follow you now. You just have free storage.
Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, sure.
Lerock went Loot Goblin.
Yep, yeah, he did.
Immediately.
He did.
That was so quick.
Alright, there's another one, Lerock.
Compare me to him.
There's another one.
Oh, there's another one, Lerock. Loot Goblin he is has come out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Laugh Rock comes out. Oh! We've come back from Laugh Rock. He's back.
I knew there was a point of interest over there.
Hmm.
Good at them.
What do you mean?
Top of the ladder. Well, stone ladder? Natural ladder?
Well, so there's a cave here. We can go through the cave, because remember there's a cave here, or we can go loop all the way around.
There is a cave.
Up the ladder is dead end, so we get that first and then figure out
Wanna see
where
if
we're
there's a
going.
crystal?
Hmm.
Deposit there?
I mean, the cave exit is on the opposite side, so I mean, we can always loop back around.
It's true.
I think I saw a deposit in there.
Shh, don't tell him
I see one.
that.
Oh, now go absolute Loot Goblin.
He'll go loot Goblin anyways when we come back.
Just gonna see it. I want him to pog. I want Lerock to pog. Let me see.
I feel like Lerock is like to this. Whoa.
Shit.
And finally, this slides down the gorge here.
What happened?
Okay.
Thought there would be something.
Bunny. I understand your marking points of interest. That's cruel.
What happened?
Well, I thought there might have been something to dig up in the cliff,
you
but
get
you
bad
know,
luck
it collapsed.
So,
Oh!
Before people go assuming, now that the mudslide has happened, it has revealed what is causing some disturbances in this area. It seems that our crystals growing in under the rocks that are slowly unsettling the area.
Is that normal?
Nope.
Okay, bad. Got it.
I mean, it is normal for the crystals to do that. It's not normal for it to be happening.
It's not normal for the crystals to be there, basically.
So what do we do?
Lerock,
Harvest.
grab him.
Just gonna climb on down
That
here
sounded like a mafia woman just saying, Lerock, grab them.
sort of whatever slanted surface the collapse has been, he's just sort of climbing
Yeah.
down and grabbing what pieces are able.
At this point, we should just find a way of just shattering all the crystals so they can't grow.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
But infinite resource.
Do you want to keep coming back here every week?
Don't do that. Just no.
I was about to say. Are you bored enough to come back every week and...
You know what? You know what? No. You know what? You know what? Hold on. Sky, as one of the shard bearers for Q, I'm now designating you the crystal harvester of this island. Congratulations.
That's the voice of the Twilight Mother, no you.
I technically outrank you.
Neither of you outrank either of us. And keep moving.
Alright, I'm gonna interrupt this argument to bring up an idea.
Ladies, you're both pretty.
Yes,
Guys.
the heck.
No, you. If you guys want to go around the island, I could pass through the cave, and then we meet up somewhere.
Noted.
back
We
towards
will
the
do
dock.
that. Yeah, we could do that.
And that is totally not my reasoning for fourth dimensionally needing to go.
Oh, fair enough.
Sky literally said nuh-uh, and I said no you.
No, I said no you, and you said nuh-uh.
Oh.
I will consider your escapades as part of the final loot count at the end of it also. Have a good time at Malta's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so they'll handle
He's gone.
the cave. Yeah, they're gonna handle the cave. And
Do you think he can handle the cave?
Nah, he's gonna go
I don't know if the
absolutely
cave can
loot
handle
goblin
him.
with
You know what? That's accurate. That's accurate.
it. That is very accurate.
man's
Let's
gonna
hope the cave-
manifest
there's no
destiny.
cave in it.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. Let's hope the cave-in does not happen. We would not want him stuck in another cave.
To be fair, though, if he did get stuck in there, I think he'd be fine. Somehow.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's good to see him again. That's the better part.
True.
Having not been in Evan's Reach or anywhere, I'm just kind of, I swear, I'm not gonna go stir crazy again. I didn't like it for months at a time, just not being able to do anything.
Yeah, I remember.
Cinder literally she's literally just sitting on the couch in my brain, just saying, "It's time, let me go out."
Well, you know.
Actually, that Cinder's been a little more shitty and grin gremlin sometimes in my brain. No, you cannot. What are you doing right
As you
now?
round the corner, there is in fact a chest sitting there.
So it's Sky,
Now who's goblining?
It opens its mouth and bites you.
Bunny punch!
Bunnies with Lee Rock.
That's
just
Did you call money back to you?
Nah. Nah. She does that and she's like, oh yeah.
Shh.
As
Me
you
punch!
approach it with your sword, it makes the sounds of a yipe, 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 and jumps into the ocean.
Oh.
and this.
Yet again, Sky has eagerly went to manhandle a mimic.
Why do you
Anyways.
do this?
And this is why we don't run out of chests.
This is why we're very careful with chests.
Apparently, Sky has history with mimics, so you know.
God, the bad luck's just hitting Sky today.
It really is.
Misfortune.
It opens A very attractive female is in within it who flips you off. It closes and floats away.
It's a mimic girl.
What did you pissed off a mimic
It's
girl?
It's a monster girl.
What did you do?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Did you touch
They
the mimic
bit
girl
me.
in a weird place?
Why did I do something? They bit me.
What have you done
absolutely
before to a
gremlined up
mimic?
To the mimic.
I know Hax constantly kicks them into the distance. Whenever they tried biting him.
This is
Hands you
why we're careful
You know what?
with treasure chests in general because of that.
Might I flash you back to the moment that all one did one time was open its lid and show you its teeth, and you still decided to punt it?
It shouldn't have shown its teeth.
Sister, this is the emissary.
No,
This is the emissary.
I know, and we're her champions. Your point.
Well, technically, she's not the. You know, no, we're not her champions. We're the Twilight Mother's champions. There's a difference.
I know, but I'm still saying. We bringers of chaos and misfortune. Sometimes I feel like it's a curse.
True.
Eh.
I am also a champion of chaos, so you know. Or a chaos-aligned champion, I should say.
Wait, my bad.
Plus one resource.
Cause I think yours is on
literally feel
order, or yours is on No, I forget if the Twilight Angels is on.
Justice.
No. Yours falls on
Right.
creation side, I think.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Anyways, Sky,
Indeed.
Yes.
plus
They
one
were the
resource.
adjudicators of law, the Twilight Angels were.
holding.
Yep. If you
Angels of retribution, as we called them.
if you think about it, we balance each other, which is funny.
Yeah. I love my balancing act.
You know what? Fine. Next time I see that mimic, I'll feed it something.
Just don't fuck with the mimic. Just don't fuck with the mimic.
I'm fucking with the mimic.
Can you not?
Don't fuck with the woman mimic. Wait a minute.
Alright.
We're going up. Okay, I guess we're going up.
Phrasing, I guess. There's phrasing and what. Hey. Sky, do not. Goblin,
There's
calm.
no chest here this time.
Oh, there is no chest? Darn, okay. Not gonna lie, it would've been kinda funny. Alright. Nothing else up here.
So,
Or is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
scan.
actually,
Noted.
don't really need to do a scan. In the place of where the chest is, appears to be an offering bowl and some incense and stuff. Looks like someone at one point used this area as a meditative spot.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well,
Not
let's.
disturb that.
Yeah, let's not disturb it.
Apparently your husband taking a nice spot to meditate.
Yeah, I mean,
The view's nice too.
yeah.
So makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's also very peaceful.
Are the pots here too?
The pots are also mimics.
You do realize you could always check that, Sky. Because they are consistent of being alive.
Can I help you?
What mimic hurt you, Sky?
Pot's definitely not alive, don't worry about me.
Are you gonna go and punt that one off the cliff now?
No, don't put it. Don't be mean.
Just a check. Just a small life detect, just to make sure.
I mean, I could right now.
Can we not?
I could do it.
Can we
Man,
not
you're
get
just
rid of
just
the
living up to
population?
your title of the mimic kicker.
Yeah. That is a title. I have a title. That is one of my titles, yes. I kick mimics.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What did a mimic do to you that you need to have that title?
Bit of meat, just in case, and just
I've also slain 3 king mimics.
put it right on top of the
Why?
You know, I think I understand now, sis. I think I know exactly why. They insulted you once, and it was so benign that you did, but you hated it, and so you swore vengeance against all mimics.
Vicious mockery?
It must have been. Yeah, it must have been.
Oh.
No,
What happened?
I've almost I've almost been swallowed by a mimic once, and ever since then I just kick them.
Not all mimics are gonna be the same as the one that's followed you. You can't just. I'm gonna
doing
say
it.
this, but you can't be.
Well,
super
then
racist
don't let
like
me stop
that.
you. Then you know what? If you're gonna do it, go. Go right now while they're talking.
Racism is back.
You can't come out.
Not gonna say what I was about to.
I've already had to deal with people that literally are being racist against demon kind. Please, no, don't be like them. Don't be fucking like.
aren't even sentient. What do you mean?
Well, apparently this one is. So do you want to go and take care of a sentient one then?
Shit, that.
You want me to?
No, no.
You know, why don't you do it and then make the
You wanna keep-
make the
you
gods
wanna-
above
you wanna-
question
you wanna-
make them scream and as you kick them out into the ocean.
You want to keep? I will do it, just out of spite.
Then do it. Prove me wrong.
Just out of spite.
You must be like the old lady. Comes around so once in a while. Well, she's not really all that old.
Man, she's just as bad as the fucking people that were hunting me in Maxine Town.
Hello there, green one. You do not need to worry about completely not alive.
Genocide into the mimics.
Is it bad? I just want to just push Sky into the mimic.
We're not a mimic.
Want you to do it?
No, I'm not a mimic.
Then you're fine to come out. This one does not like mimics.
I'm not sure I trust that, you know. They're staring pretty intently at me. They haven't said a fucking word.
Sky, you're gonna get pushed forward.
So, just fucking.
Yep.
I got
Yep.
pushed into
Yep.
it. My
Yep.
shield.
Yep.
You
Yep.
got pushed
Huh?
into the pot? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you, like, stopped yourself short or not.
So,
The point. Falls over, the lid
I don't
comes
navigate
off.
bullying.
And,
However, Cinder's
now there's
cackling.
a
I can. Oh.
Small, fairly small for the race, honestly. Green Goblin trying not to fall off the side of the cliff and most likely to their death.
Oh.
And bring them back up here.
Oh, goodness gracious. I see,
Yeah?
I told you. I didn't trust it. I shouldn't have come out of the pot.
Yeah? Yeah?
You tripped again.
Yeah, you tripped again, Sky. What are you talking about?
No, you pushed me.
No, I didn't.
You pushed me.
No.
I thank you there, mate, but I think I'm going to
Yes.
just sort of sit
No.
here on this thing and hope that you
I-
guys
I know
can
you
continue
pushed
on
me.
your way. I just...
You took
Wait,
one step
well,
forward and
sorry
you
for-
tripped.
Sorry for
Maintain
bugging
things.
you.
You're not gaslighting me into this one.
But that's what happened.
Just be careful with the rock slide.
That isn't what happened.
That is what
Rock
happened.
slide's happening.
A drone
Oh, yeah,
dephases.
yeah,
That's what happened. Video.
Even the drone just shows that you just.
Oh, that's fun.
no, it shows you exactly what happened. You shoved me, son.
I can't believe you have
not
terrible
worry.
footing, Sky. You've already fallen once already today.
Pot and just step back inside of it. Its little eyes peering over the edge.
I can't believe you did
Back
this, Sky.
off to sleep.
Okay. Yep.
I totally can't believe that.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Cinder's cackling. Stop.
I can hear her through you. That's the best part of this.
She's going, now you've earned more of my respect.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You know,
The fun part about this.
So it's like,
What? I didn't do anything. No, you did it. You're the one did. What? She didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
I was right next to her. Hey. No, that's not how that works. There's a difference.
What is the phrasing? In common, gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight. What how do you say it?
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Thank you. I couldn't get the common
Sariel,
right.
I think you just did that.
Thank you. I can't remember. I couldn't remember how the phrase went in common.
Cinder, please calm down. You're falling out of the fucking couch in my head. Please. She is literally balled over laughing because she's like, I've never seen that much chaos in one point.
I guess it's just the chaos side of me coming out.
I know, and Cinder lives for it sometimes, I swear.
Yeah, yeah.
Then again, she doesn't get a chance to, like, be Chaos Gremlin, because it's like, alright. Someone had to make the awkward ask of, like, you know, when you and you're like, you have a husband, right? She's like, I'm like, yeah. Well,
Oh,
said
did they
yes,
ask that
do
question?
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Cinder went, no, I do not look in on this. That's disgusting. And I go back into the back of her brain, like in an isolated spot. Cinder goes, I know you don't like asking about it, but it was a pertinent question they needed to know. It wasn't like something that was uncommon. Obviously why. It's because you don't do relationships. She literally is like, I don't like relationships. You're gross, disgusting, you're this.
Not fair.
Alright, I see another one over there. I'll go grab that one.
Sorry, I'm losing it. Don't worry about me.
I think we're all losing it, Twilight Mother.
First one resource.
Alright.
You know what? How we get this to Sky? Yeet it at the back of Sky.
Wow!
I'm not.
Put all the blame on me.
No, I'm not gonna. No. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. That's too mean.
That is why.
I wouldn't do that. Oh, you know, I wouldn't do that. Saya.
I'm joking. I know you wouldn't.
I can hear Cinder
You're being a
speaking
very-
through you right there too.
Abso-fucking-lutely. It's sometimes hard to tell, like, which one of us is really speaking sometimes or what thoughts unless I address them. Because Cinder's been very... Cinder and I weird
You good,
kind of
Dan?
connection has been only
I came out.
strengthened because of it.
I
Okay,
have to
Mel.
see, I think, another point of interest.
Yep.
Another chest with a
Point of
mimic.
Point of interest. Point of interest.
We're just gonna call Sky the mimic kicker.
Yes, she even admitted that it was one of her titles. Sky, the emissary of Twilight, mimic kicker.
Make it a problem that mimics all fear Sky and how she works.
Man.
I can't believe you make mimics terrified of you.
If you think I'm bad, you should see how they react to hacks.
Oh,
Do they just
no.
scream in terror into the night?
They just go ah. God, I don't want to think about a mimic just like screaming in terror.
Until you get the one where it's just like it does the opposite. Instead of screaming in terror, it's just like it kind of gets like it gets like attracted to hacks.
That's happened within the dream.
I'm not surprised.
What do you mean by it gets attracted to hacks?
It does the inverse of screaming and run away. It gets attracted and goes closer.
Oh.
And considering
You have
a lot of
an
mimics,
unexpected charm.
so a lot of mimics within the dream act like actual mimics. Most of them are not sentient. They're just creatures, monsters that are pretending to be objects to eat people. We've even ran into a couple of tables and other things. Chair mimic.
The table mimic is probably the worst.
There's also a house mimic.
I hate that.
Now a mimic could be like an entire house. Like, I mean,
Yes.
entire house.
Yes, including the furniture.
Ah.
Nope, I'm good.
I don't want to think of my house becoming a mimic one day and just being taken over by that.
That could never happen in my place, at least. So.
My old security system was basically a mimic, a bag of holding, a bag of devouring.
I would.
Why?
It was tamed. I tamed it, and so it let me reach in to grab
okay.
the items. But if
But no
somebody
one
else
else.
were to reach in, they would lose their hand.
How many hands did you get from that?
13.
I want to
My
ask.
word.
uh,
Yes.
Those who actually been here before, was it Kern over there before?
Was it what?
There's a
Wait, was it what?
Memorial.
Oh, memorial.
I don't remember one being there.
And someone else has been here than us.
More than likely.
Probably a good thing.
The fact that Sky's bag of holding mimic stole 13 hands, that's impressive. And terrifying.
We hopefully some of them were able to regrow their hands, or they had to get prosthetics. God.
I have no idea.
I would. I'm note to self: never mess with Sky's bag of holding. I got my own. I don't think I need that. Oh yeah, I actually didn't mention this earlier. I was going to call you about something not too long ago. Turns out I don't just hunters because there's something else that came up recently. Apparently some people
That
claimed
being
hell.
what?
Me, Maxine, and another person all went out to go get a bite to eat, and a town was literally like, these people seemed like law enforcement, but in reality they were. Someone had warned me about them. They wear this really interesting armor, and they have anti-infernal rounds in their guns. Yippee! Things to take care of demons. That's why I said, are you just being really racist against Mimic Sky? Okay, why did something have to be in my face? I'm so glad it was not red. I hand washed over my face. I didn't know whose it was or what it was, so.
Ah, I see. That happens.
Probably the hand
sometimes.
of the mother.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's probably a good thing then.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it just
yep,
encapsulates the face, and just.
Yeah. Hello there.
Okay, we are going insane. We're moving.
And you thought we weren't already?
Damn.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised considering how much you've been through.
Sky,
I'm willing at least to say from this point forward, all of the mineral nodes that are around have already been harvested by Lerock. You can still investigate other areas, but the nodes and treasure chests have been captured by them.
Noted.
Noted. Also, I was about to say, literally the drift. Enough said.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it was not. Oh, the city's kind of fucked up because of it. Thank you. You're no man. What the fuck? Sky? You okay? Sky?
You good?
Mission failed. Mass Effect music coming from them.
You good? Hey. Wake up. Wake up. Oh. Welcome. Welcome back to the world of the living. You were out for 10 days.
Damn. 10 days. That's crazy.
You know, you said, I know what I mean. I know what you mean by this, but like you said the word drift, and then 3 lines popped into my head.
What were they?
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something. I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it. we really
Okay,
we're really in a mood tonight.
Malta's chaos has infected the Isle of Soul. That is what happened.
No, because it had been going even before we arrived in the Isle of Soul. You cannot put it on the Isle of Soul.
It's us. It's
Well, no,
absolutely
I
us.
can pin it on Malta's because Malta's is known for its chaos.
Yes, but that happened. But you said that when we got to here.
It's absolutely us. It's absolutely us. We came, we saw, we caused the chaos, but not too much into a problem. So.
What are you talking about? We are.
What do you call Rio with a full bladder? Skype.
I hate that. Why? Why?
Definitely.
You know what? Let's.
Oh no.
I'm now here, the Mimic Slayer. Hello.
The mimic kicker, you mean?
The mimic kicker. You're not. I don't think they're kicking mimics. They're not genociding mimics.
What? Man hacks, I didn't know you went that way. Okay.
Monster girls, come on.
Oh shit.
You know, you do you, mate.
Okay, well. Okay, not wrong. Actually, I can't say that.
Yeah, no, we
Yes,
can't.
You can. You can say that. You can.
Girlfriend's technically the monster girl.
There it is.
Man, Theo's girlfriend is a kitsune. Like, yes.
Isn't that also your partner?
Yeah. Well, no, we're not. Mocha.
Or is it Mocha's and Theory? Is it Mocha and Ethereal, then you and Ethereal?
Mocha. It's me and Ethereal and Mocha because Mocha's more of the girlfriend to both of us.
Noted. Okay.
Oh God, I love her. God, I love my girlfriend and my husband.
Beyond animals. Why did we pick up the goblin life signature? Because I'm just a level 1 goblin. I don't got anything. So, upon
Hax,
reaching
why do you do
this
this?
point, you notice that the village here actually seems to be a little better off than the last time you were here. Like someone has maintained it.
Isn't this where we found Ari? No, Ari was the crystal in
Ari was
there.
in the cave.
Who did we find? Yeah. So, I remember. Didn't we find someone here?
The daughter. The granddaughter.
Daughter.
We found the
Okay.
granddaughter here.
Okay.
Did you hear the goblin did say that someone does come through here? Another woman.
Could be the granddaughter.
Did you get a description?
No. They were scared that they were gonna get kicked off the cliff.
This is on you. Don't look at us.
That's
Man
on top
hacks.
of you, actually.
Man
You didn't
hacks.
stop her from pushing
Man
the
hacks, I
picture.
can't believe you did
I
this.
did nothing.
I can't believe you and Sky did
Alright,
this.
keep gaslighting, girl boss. Alright, so
Can't believe it. Can't believe
I can't believe Hax would do this. I can't believe Hax would do. How could Hax do this?
Who'd she blame them?
Damn! I know.
We were just sitting here.
I know. We were just standing there nicely. We were listening to the conversation, and then Sky just like, nope, I had enough of this. I'm gonna go and.
yeah, I'm just
Yep.
yep. Someone's gotta bring the cosmos into all this fucking chaos, motherfucker.
It certainly isn't
I
you.
can't believe it's me. I can't believe it is me at this fucking point.
Hi, Sender.
I've been watching it. Cat.
Oh, I'm aware. I could hear you through the crystal.
No, I've been doing it all the time in her head, and she's been.
No, I know. I can hear you through through the crystal. You and I can. I hear both of you very clearly some days. Where did the other one go? Where did she go?
They're over there.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this reminds. We're both getting deja vu. This is weird.
Yeah.
You've been in this place before.
No, I have. Well, it feels like I have. Well, at least she has. A silly island with demons living on it. Well, they were peaceful, and then someone started giving them sweet buns, and they were literally all over a person because they were getting food.
Wow.
But then again, that was when this wasn't in our possession, and that was when shit was hitting the fan more.
Ah, fair enough. Okay, so how do we gaslight Hax and Sky more?
Many ways.
I think it's your turn
See
next.
things that aren't there.
I think it's your turn this
Oh,
time.
me?
Yeah. I think it's
What
only
do I
fair.
do?
It's only fair.
What do I want to do?
I mean, personally, I would say it would be hilarious. You just throw a mimic at them.
I need to find one.
Yeah, I don't think there's any on the island.
Fuck.
Not anymore. I mean, one was kicked into the ocean and then it flipped them off.
That's what it did?
That's what it did. Yeah.
Absolute. Oh my god, I didn't get this.
Yeah. No. The
didn't
mimic
get the
jumped
flip
in.
off.
Yeah. No. I saw it. The mimic jumped into the ocean, surfaced. It was a woman inside of it. Turned around, looked up at Sky and did this.
Oh my god. Well, they're going upwards, I think.
Yeah.
Also, I think Adonis has earned my respect for what he said last night.
Yeah. That's high praise from you.
that's because he's trying to actually be nice to her and me. In that sense, also, she was kind of crashing out because some people said some shit that had brought up her family, so I can't say I blame her.
I have had that way too much.
Someone had crossed a little bit too far into a line that I was saying in her head. Literally punch her. She kind of deserved it at that point.
Who?
Maxine's little other half Pandora.
Oh.
Parasite she is. Parasite she is.
Don't know much about
I'll
that.
call her that to her face. Don't worry about it. And she's... Saya literally has to deal with fucking keeping her safe because who we talked about earlier, the armored guys, are the ones that are trying to attack both of them now. Yeah, that's the only reason.
You know, I feel like when people try and attack Saya, they don't realize just how many people are immediately going to come in and be like, what are you doing?
This time was a little weird because they locked down. They were kind of like the hunters in a way. They locked down the area as much as they could, trying to prevent them all from running. Thankfully.
Does that mean, like, when you say lockdown, like, in terms of what? Like, locking down, like, actual, like,
they were locking
magical?
down the city. I don't know
Okay.
if they were locking down magical-wise. They might have. I'm not sure. We didn't really try to open a portal someplace and try to get out.
I mean, if that ever happens again, call for me. I will open the portal for you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let anything
were not
happen to her
expecting
or
that.
you.
I know. Thankfully, thankfully, because of what we've been through, she stood in front of Maxine, because they wanted her mainly. They didn't know about me either, so that was a good point.
That's good. But even still.
That's what I know, we'll try to, we've already told, a certain little shadow about that, and that's why he's kind of been sticking in our shadow for now.
You both know how to
That's
get a hold
it.
of me, and you both know how to get out.
I know. There's also something else. Apparently the information we're getting, because they are part of something, they're looking at Maxine because apparently she is called the Blood Son of Sparta, which Sparta, lovely man he was. His corpse, however, was the thing that was wielding a certain blade we now carry for a bit.
I see.
It wasn't actually him. It was just someone puppeting his body. That all settled. Why they mention the Blood Son of Sparta is beyond us, and why they want Maxine so desperately is even more weirder.
Well, in that case, wouldn't it just be Blood Daughter because Maxine's female?
All I know is that they're looking for people that attacked us that night. We got all descriptions. She and I got information of. They're called Darkom, apparently. And they've conquered a layer of hell, apparently.
How do you conquer a layer of hell like that?
Through brute force. That's the only way possible. That depends on what layer it is.
Fair enough. You would know that way better than I would, so...
Yeah. I just don't know why. The guns they had, thankfully, we didn't fully get... We got grazed, and that stinged. Which, they have anti-infernal bullets. Anything demonic would probably... Being hit by them hurts like hell. It felt like skin burned. 3rd to 4th degree, we're talking.
So, I have a feeling it's Aerie that's taking care of this part of the island. There's no footsteps anywhere, and being a Twillin, she floats.
The place is well
Makes sense.
maintained, including the shrine up above.
Yeah, the shrine is the soul up there is very well maintained, actually.
Let me try something then. Let me, on an off chance it is her. Give me one moment. Kimmy, where exactly is the shrine? Is it at the chest or is it over on the totem?
It's this.
Okay.
It's this thing.
As she, Sariel's gonna check, because of her, her close connection to Eri. She's gonna check and see if actually Eri's, what's the term I'm looking for? Essence, I guess, is around this or anything like that she can feel.
So you first get this oppressive feeling of spiritual energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something hostile, but it's very strong, whatever it is, and it slightly pushes you back.
But it doesn't feel like Eri at all.
If you linger, you start to feel the very faintest of traces of Twilight energy. And very, very slight, but strong enough for your dragon senses to pick up, is the same scent that Eri had about her.
Upon feeling that, what she's gonna do is she's going to essentially leave a small signature back. Enough that Eri would recognize it. Just a simple
Understood.
recognition. Glad to see at least you're still around here.
Which is why digitization, always packing.
Anyways.
How do they know a gentleman that has a sword?
It's her.
And he's so reckless.
That's her.
Depends on
And
who
you
it
wouldn't
is.
know unless you knew what to look for.
His name would be Virgil.
Signature was so faint. You really would not know unless you spent
from
this
another
Yeah, the
a
only
long
thing-
time with her.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I mean,
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
only came to that
Multiple
conclusion because,
Oh.
knocking out possibilities of what it could be, and who knows of the area, right?
Yeah.
But you confirmed it.
Apologies.
It's fine. Brother died because of seeking his own power. No one else's thought about himself.
I don't know.
Man, I'm suddenly craving a ham and cheese sandwich. Thanks, voices in my head.
So Sky wants a ham and cheese
I want
sandwich.
a ham and cheddar. I want a ham and cheddar.
I might have to also.
I want a fucking sandwich.
Blame Kit. Blame Kit. That's all I will say.
Oh, ham and cheese sounds really good.
I could actually go for some nice fruit right about now. And fourth dimensionally, I don't like fruit.
We're done with this island little trip and we just go get food.
You know what? Absolutely, sis.
The rock up ahead isn't there. Yeah. A new rock did not suddenly fall down and feel the same spot again.
I love watching.
Wait. Sis. We can do something really silly here. We can do something really silly. You know, fourth dimensionally silly. How funny do you want to go with us?
How funny? We doing
Wait.
funny things?
Do you guys still perceive the rock? You guys
Yes.
still perceive
Yeah,
the rock?
yeah, we perceive the rock. All right. Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
2.
Damn, I can't believe we just
So
killed
much fun.
Hacks. That's unfortunate.
We'll absolutely do it. Alright, time to kill Hax. Sorry, Hax, you gotta go down.
Momo Shinderu.
Oh my god.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Alright, I may have to get to the kids. Meaning I might have to leave early.
Well, we've
Are
circled
you
around
okay?
at this point.
Yep, we're back to the center of the island, basically. You good?
Oh, fun.
You can sneeze?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll take this chance since we circled back to actually leave.
You want to go home to Lacian and then reroute yourself?
Yeah, probably be safer.
Okay.
After that. I don't want to leave the kids too long. I know Ethereal's probably at home, or the Queen is digging her, or Trixie, but I kind of want to make sure my kids are all right, and I don't know if they need feeding.
Fair.
If we find nothing, then yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is Hacks about to find another mimic?
Another one.
Throws a milk bone where it was.
Wait, what?
The milk bone disappears.
Well, that's absolutely a mimic.
That is absolutely a mimic.
Do not kick it. Do not kick it. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna kick it.
Yeah, what do you mean, mimic kicker? You gonna go kick the mimic now?
There's a time and
The
place to
chest
kick
isn't
mimics.
here. Keep moving.
Oh! That you said it was.
I said the chest barks and then disappears. It's not here.
Oh.
What
And then they
shares out
threw a
of
milk bone and it's
existence?
like the milk bone disappears too.
Noted.
Rip in reality. Bro, things are disappearing. That is just a gateway to the back rooms, and I do not want to go back there.
Nope, we're not
Not
touching
right
that.
now.
We're not touching that. No, we're not gonna touch that
I
period.
had to go there. No, I had to actually go through this, and I did not like my experience in the back rooms.
We're not going there.
Me and Adonis did not like going there. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
I have a
Saw
ticket.
people that did not- I don't want to go back to the back rooms. No.
I could use the ticket. I could bring us there right now.
Oh.
I could clip us through the floor right now.
You know, you do that, I'm just gonna throw you into the water.
Can we portal back to Elysium, please?
Yeah. Yeah. You need to go check on your kid. Okay, you need to go and check on your kids. I will open the gateway.
We're getting ready to go anyways. We're literally on the last thing, so you'll be able to go.
Remember, please.
Do you want to wait a few minutes, sis, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want- okay.
We can wait a few minutes.
Okay.
get me out of the state I'm in. I don't wanna remember back rooms.
Yeah.
Alright, come on.
That was me, sorry.
Fuck that place. I hope it burns to ashes, but it won't because the back room.
Okay, well, you keep talking about it, you're gonna keep remembering it.
Because it won't leave my brain. I saw things I didn't want to see. I saw, like, old creatures and allies.
No,
I
no,
thought their allies they
Saya. Think about how we're going to prank Nomi.
Okay, that's better. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly,
make her
see?
look like Dawn. I'm absolutely gonna...
Hold on. I think they went the other way. Let's go this way. Let's just go this way. Yeah, well, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I hope not.
No, I don't doubt it.
Fair.
Rock was gonna also fucking make the cave in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we can wait here for them.
Actually, Donna saw me crash the fuck out, I think, yesterday. That argument did not... It was Maxine talking to Kiko about shit, and they crossed two lines that I didn't want them. I feel like the bullshit was crossed. I felt like a parent and literally seeing two children that are so similar in every aspect fight, and, you know... I just go, why do you two have to fight? You guys are so similar, and everything you've been through is so similar. Why?
Because they decided to do so.
No.
Did either of you go up the path to the shrine?
No.
Okay.
We figured they were gonna come around the loop around the other way.
Where's Sky? Where's Hax and Sky? Where are they landing? Is Sky somewhere? Or Hax somewhere?
Please tell me they didn't get kidnapped again.
No, I first heard on it.
Oh my god.
Oh! You can do that?
Oh, they're down there. I see their name tag over there.
There's a life signature over there near the pier.
What? Okay.
Where is Sky? What did Hax... Oh, okay.
Did you like your flight? Your express trip?
What happened?
The express flight, yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was,
Do you need healing?
What happened?
So Todd.
Oh! Nice aim. Well done. Yeah.
From that rock right over there. I see the rock from here.
Oh, that is some
Alright.
impressive distance.
Yeah? I didn't even think my healing was that good. Jesus.
I mean, considering magic healing doesn't work on me, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that just the factory reset came in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's only a little bit of harm when it's done at the initial push, but They just kind of get ragdolled.
Oh.
I'm surprised you didn't see me. I was cartwheeling through the air.
I must have missed it.
We were literally on this side, so I don't think we saw it.
No, not really.
Because so I was on the top of a rock. They were looking up at me. I tried to jump to get away from it, but it's popped so quickly. I just got turbo launched over here.
You know what's funny is I can see like an impact point on the back wall there before you hit the
Oh
ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like I was stuck there for a second. I peeled off like one of them.
We're gonna call this Hax's Landing.
Someone's gonna find that later.
Eventually.
I was gonna see a me imprint like.
You're like fucking Indy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
And Indy's a literal tune.
Just pat you on the shoulder. But I know you can
I
handle
think
it.
Hax. Wait. Does that mean
Yeah,
Hax
yeah.
is secretly
I mean,
like a tune and we didn't know about that?
I don't
HP
know.
tank, but I'm a tank.
I saw
Hax,
100%
so you and like
feel
Sky and the others like a secret tune, and we didn't know about this?
I got some things that give me tune logic, so.
Oh fuck, maybe I was right about
Maybe
this.
we were right. Holy shit.
So I gotta
don't
tell
have 'em
Indy about
equipped, but-
something.
Yeah.
I gotta tell Indy then.
Well, I think
I
we
have a
got
hammer that
everything here,
ragdolls
right?
people.
I think we got everything.
Hold on.
Oh no. Nope.
Pulled out a very tiny hammer.
Do not.
What?
Do not.
Do not Pecco hammer me. No.
No, absolutely, Pecco.
It's just a rag doll.
Run, sis.
Hey, we're ready to come home.
You're holding them
Grabs your hand,
on
hits you with
point
it.
at
Punk.
this point. That is like literally. I was waiting for a literally.
There we go.
Oh.
See?
Oh. We're messing with the wall. No! Don't you do it to me.
Alright. Everyone gets teleported back to the sanctuary. Congratulations. You scoured the entire island and only missed one point of interest.
Oh shit.
Oh, which one was that one?
We weren't thorough enough.
The shrine.
I think. Oh, yeah. The
Yeah,
temple.
We
didn't go to the temple.
shrine.
Ugh.
Probably should have. I was like, we're
Probably
forgetting
should've.
something, but I got Fusro Dodd over here.
It's a shame you didn't have wings.
I was in a ragdoll animation.
It's a shame you didn't have wings.
The wings wouldn't have helped.
It's a shame you didn't have wings.
They have the actual. They have the actual effect on me.
Kimmy, why didn't you say? Kimmy, why didn't you say that it's a shame they didn't have wings?
The shame you
Sorry.
didn't have wings.
That's not how that works.
It's a shame you didn't have
That's not how
wings.
It works. Wings wouldn't have helped.
It's a shame.
Ragdoll.
It's a shame.
That's how it works.
It's such a shame.
Shame.
My good luck.
I get to
It's
go
my
be a
roleplay. I get to
problem.
rule how I want it to work.
True.
Hmm?
This is in fact true.
It's my roleplay. I can rule how I want it to work.
That's a fucking menace today. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the fucking shrine.
Look, the chaos side of me, of Sariel came out in full force today. I don't know what happened. I don't have answers to that.
You missed getting to visit with her.
Man, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Why?
Player-driven action.
God, she's gorgeous. What the, holy shit. What?
When I
You're so
saw this outfit
pretty.
drop, I was like, that's the perfect outfit for the emissary.
Man. No, I'm sad. Man. Oh well, I guess another time. I mean, unless Ari wants to come and visit Sariel, because she would sense that Sariel had left that mark on the other marker.
We'll see how that plays out on naturally at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a chance that you might see her in your future. Who knows?
I mean, I would hope so.
Oh, I was laughing so hard.
No, I don't have a smug face. It's kind of smug.
Yeah, Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy. Yeah, Kimmy.
Tacos.
You know how much Sariel wants to see her. Probably one of her closest Twilin friends.
Why am? Oh, right, because of a bit that happened the other day. That's why I'm tiny mosing.
Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn. She's so pretty. I think. I wanna see her. Sorry, I would have been very happy.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys haven't learned this, but she's staying at the shrine.
I mean, given the fact that Sariel knows that Eri has been there, and is like, she got, Hax told her, it's like, that, like, it seems like someone is coming to maintain it. She might come back to check. It's something we can do, because if that was the case, she would come by herself. Just to see, because she wouldn't want to talk to Eri one-on-one.
Book.
Oh, hi, Zem. I do need to talk to you, though.
Where you are,
Which one is the open door? So this one? So this one. Okay, let me herd me real quick, my chat, so give me a second. Be right back, chat. Alright, hon. I'm ready. I'll open a world. And then, yeah, I will put chat on another hard mute again. Just because of, some things that I want to do for picture-wise that I can't show chat. So, and then, we may go pop over to see what Gren is doing. Hi, May. Hello, my beloved. Oh yeah, they're prepping on that thing. Cat streaming. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, let me go and do that then.
Man, somebody's gonna get
See you all
Jeff
later.
and Josh, and it's gonna be broody. Well, bye.
Gwah.
Well, the only divine key from that timeline that got
Okay. Veer request off me. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go hard mute the chat. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, be right back.
to
Anyways,
play
there
a
we go.
game?
Hi chat, we're back.
Hi, chat. Did you want to play a game or something, or did you want to just end? And,
I probably is
chill
just
for the
gonna
night?
end, honestly, because there's not anything going on that, yeah.
That's fair. You want to end? Go ahead.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Stay in VR for a few? Okay, hon. You got jump scared. Sorry, I jump scared someone in my chat. That's funny. Hehehehe. Oh yeah, we gotta get the texture thing fixed. That's funny.
What thing fixed?
The skin thingy. The thingy. Don't worry about it.
What's up? Damn.
I think I need to recalibrate. Give me a second. There we go. Anyways. Yeah. I do gotta poke Zero, honestly.
He is in your Discord right now.
I know. I need to, I know I need to sit with him on some stuff, so.
Ah, blasphemy.
Yeah. Well, because he's finishing up something for me. And once that's done, I actually I can tell you specifically about it.
Emotion.
Yeah, I know. Well, can, yeah, I could probably just go in and stream. I know May's loading in right now.
I need to give you... Oh, there she is.
Hi, Han.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I wanted a hug.
Come here.
Oh, get up.
Damn.
Hi. Mwah. Oh, wing hugs. Your wings are the same color as my fingernails. I love you.
I love you too.
Well, how are you?
Alright. How are you?
I'm good. We had a really, really long meeting today because we ended up like having 2 hours of meeting and then hanging out for another 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. Her, nice tummy.
Oh, thank you.
We were doing a character sheet thingy, going through a character sheet, and discovered that we had some missing fields. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Tall. Okay, I guess you can sit down now. It's fine.
There you go. I know exactly what you want.
Emotions.
So it's very amusing to me that you're streaming right now, because people know this, but it's fun to say that basically whenever Seer does this in real life, like I go visit her and she's just sitting there in her chair with her legs crossed and stuff. I'll go reach over and go start rubbing her.
Fair.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And I do love how beautiful my girl is.
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to come and say hello and love you for a little bit.
I love you too.
I am happy. Before I go back to reading for a bit, and then go to bed.
Oh yeah.
I love you. I love Fear also.
Love you too.
But Fear hasn't seen enough of me recently, so she needed more.
Ah, fair.
My wife. Love you.
I love you too.
All right. Have a good night.
See you later, dear.
Yes, I'll be on tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be around. Bye-bye.
Actually, hun.
Rico, the Thunderfall. Yeah?
Ari was having issues with a PC thing. I don't know if you're able to help or if it might be more of a Neko question. Poke her in DMs and tell her to because she's trying to get her capture card to work for her Switch 2, and it's having an issue. So I don't know if it's something you might be able to help with, because I know you're, like, hardware-wise, you're relatively good with it.
I haven't done an external capture card before.
It's in the PC itself.
Yeah, what I mean is capturing external input.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it might be more so ask Neko then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Check with her first, though. Make sure she has time. Like, actually ask her before sending Ari that way.
I mean, not
I
quite.
remembered. Remember the thing I was talking to you about my sister's PC?
Nope.
Okay. Well, whenever we booted up for the first time, it went to repair and stuff. For some reason, it just worked.
Oh, okay. That's good.
She just started up that night, the day of, it just worked. Like, oh, okay.
That's right by my ramen. I'm glad for that then. Yeah.
I'm happy. It's just
love you.
Love you too.
Mwah. Good night, you two.
Night, huh?
Night, night.
Okay, let me
And
go.
now I shall grab you, and I will give you.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
god.
do what you
Okay,
want to
let
do.
me go and end stream. Any plans for tomorrow? Potentially.
Oh.
I have to go confirm it with someone, but there may be a scene happening tomorrow. Alright, I'm sending you over to Kat. She is currently in the middle of a special scene thing that is being hosted by Gren, so go over there and give her lots of love. She absolutely deserves it. Shit's about to hit. Shit is hitting the fan, I should say. So go over there and give her lots of love. She absolutely deserves it. And with that, I will see you all later. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.
Bye.